What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be showing you how to create meetings and events in your personal calendar. So if you're in your email here and you go down to the little calendar icon here, it's going to bring up this. It's going to be blank if you haven't created any already, obviously. So let's say you want to create one for tomorrow. So I'm going to double click in here. It's going to give you this pop-up box. In the subject, you would put whatever event or meeting or task that you have to work on. In the location, if you have a certain place in the building you have to be, you could put that in there. You can also leave it blank. Down here, I would typically put something in that pertains to that meeting, like some topics or who you have to meet with, something like that. If you want to change the time for this event, you're going to have to uncheck the all day event box here, and you can pull down the drop down menu and you can select the time from here. It will default to 30-minute meetings. If you wanted to make it shorter, you would have to edit that yourself. So if I wanted this to be 8:15 to 8:30, if I put a 15 here and click down here, you see it's going to jump to 8:45. If you edit that yourself and do 8:30, it'll keep it as a 15-minute meeting. You can also set reminders. It defaults up here to 15 minutes, but with the drop-down menu, you can select a different time if you want. If you want this to be a event that keeps occurring every so often, you can go to the recurrence button, and there's a couple different options in here to play around with. If you want it to be an event that happens every other week, in here you would put a 2, so it would happen every 2 weeks. I'll just keep it at 1 for now, just for the example. And if you wanted it to be multiple days throughout the week, like let's say Wednesday and Friday, you could check the Friday box here. There's some other options down here for when the event stops occurring in the calendar. If you have a certain date that you want it to end by, you can edit that down here, or a certain number of occurrences in the calendar, you can also edit that here. I'm just going to keep it here. Click OK when you're finished. And if it's just an event for you personally, you can click Save and Close, and that will add it down into your calendars. If this is going to be a meeting for a specific person, you can go up here to Invite Attendees, and then you would type their name. I'm just going to use me for the example, and then you would click Send. And as you see in your calendar here, it added the event here, it added it here on Friday, and since it was an every week event, it's just going to keep going every week until you were to delete that event. The receiving person that gets your invite, actually you see here it popped up, they will have the option to accept or decline, and I believe they can also request a time change. I can't do anything since I'm the meeting organizer, but the receiving person would have those options, and then you would get notified whether or not they accepted or if things get changed around. So hopefully that helps you out. Thanks, and bye.